This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Lincoln High School.
Hey, we welcome Rayanna Powell, a senior at Lincoln High School. Rayanna, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us today. And tell us all about yourself, Rayanna.
I'm a senior at Lincoln High School. I am on A Honor Roll, and I am very active in my church youth group, and I play softball for Lincoln.
All right, let's talk about your family a little bit.
I live with my mom and my dad. They push me to be better than ever before, and they make me keep up my grades as a student athlete, and they make me work hard.
That's not a bad thing.
No, definitely not.
What's so special about being a senior at Lincoln?
It's actually really great. We get to participate in a lot of fun activities that we usually wouldn't be able to as an underclassman. It also gives me an advantage in softball because I get to push my other teammates harder as being the senior leader.
Now, at Lincoln High, beautiful school there, and you are a big part of what's happening at the school. Some of the local activities you're involved in within the school itself?
Oh, I'm a member of Beta Club and FCA.
Okay. Now, the Beta Club, what's that about?
It's basically a group where we don't really meet much, but it's for students who keep an average of 89 and above. And so we sometimes clean the community, and it really just helps us want to keep our grades up. Rayanna
Powell, a senior at Lincoln High School, is our Star Student of the Month. Have you gone to Lincoln High School all of your high school career?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. In your younger middle school days, were you in that system too?
Yes, sir.
So you're homegrown, right?
Yes, sir. Since kindergarten.
All right. You're a member of the Westside Baptist Church. Talk about your church involvement.
I'm very active in the youth group. We go on many trips, like we went to Winter Jam this past Sunday, where we just praised and worshiped.
Where's that at?
Winter Jam was taking place at the BJCC, and it was just a bunch of different artists, like Christian singers, and we just enjoyed praising, worshiping together.
Now, Westside Baptist Church, is that in Pell City?
It's in Talladega.
Talladega, okay. All right, who's your pastor there?
Joel, forget, he's new.
Who's your music guy? Who's your youth guy?
Oh, Tony Hickman.
Okay. And you're involved very actively with the Westside Baptist Church in Talladega. How important is your faith to you?
It is very important to me. In everything I do, I give the glory to God.
Now, missions is important to you.
Yes.
And I was looking at your bio earlier, and you have a mission trip planned to Belize this summer. And that's a little ways away from Lincoln, Alabama. And I know you're excited about the trip to Belize. What's going to be happening there?
We're basically going to be doing Bible studies and helping with like building and everything. I'm very excited. It's my first time going. So I've never actually been.
Does it bother you at all that, in today's society, everybody is either a Christian or they don't like Christianity, or Christians are squares, or just, all this kind of stuff. Does that bother you the way it is being described today sometimes?
Sometimes it can be a struggle, especially with your faith, but I feel like it really doesn't matter what people say, because the only thing that matters is what God thinks.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to look at it. Rayanna Powell. Rayanna Powell is a senior at Lincoln High School. She's a member of the Beta Club and the FCA. You play softball.
Yes, sir.
And I know that's important to you. Talk about your softball.
I'm a pitcher at Lincoln, and I get to further my education and go to Central Alabama and also continue to play the game I love.
How fast you throw it?
Last time I was clocked, it was about 58 to 59, I think.
Wow. If you miss on the pitch, that could put a whelp on somebody, right? pretty fast. Do you do travel ball as well, or?
I haven't in the past year, but I used to be very active in travel ball.
Okay.
But ever since I got signed, I kind of just am taking it as my last year to play for.
So y'all have just started with your softball season?
Yes, sir. We actually play tomorrow.
Okay. And coming up, you'll be graduating in just a few months. I know that's a dream come true for you. What's left for your senior year at Lincoln as far as your academics are concerned?
I hope to finish with all A's, because I've really honestly, last year I finished with all A's and 1 B. So every year it's been short by like a point. So I'm hoping to finish with academic honors, and I hope to be able to continue, like, to further softball and also keep my grades up, because that's a big struggle, especially when softball season comes in.
So as far as your parents are concerned, your grades come before softball.
Oh, most definitely. My grades are my biggest priority.
Yeah. And what is some of the classes you're taking this senior year?
I'm taking AP Statistics and AP Literature.
Yeah.
And economics and all that.
Okay. How would you like to be thought of as part of your legacy once you leave Lincoln as a senior? What would your mark be on that school?
I would hope to be remembered as someone who is always smiling and someone who always had her faith in the Lord.
Rayanna Powell, who is a senior at Lincoln High School, a member of the West Side Baptist Church, our Star Student of the Month, and you want to play softball. Have you received a scholarship at Central Alabama? Good for you.
Yes, sir. I signed in November.
All right. Now, will you pitch on that team? Okay. And you want to become a physical therapist?
Yes, sir. I plan to transfer after I spend my 2 years at CAC.
Okay. And where would you transfer to? Any idea?
I'm looking towards JSU.
Okay.
Or South Alabama, around there.
Who is somebody, Rayanna, who has made an impact in your life and making sure that when you get a bump in the road, and all of us do, that you can go to that person, your go-to person, and know that they won't judge you, know that they won't tell anybody, and that kind of thing? Who would that be?
Mainly my parents have impacted me the most. Mm-hmm. They make me want to strive to be better in everything I do. And when I make a mistake, they know that they show me that how I need to fix things and how I need to work through my mistakes, because everybody does make mistakes.
Talk about a couple of highlights from your time at Lincoln High School.
There's been so many. Basically all of my softball, whole softball team has impacted my life too. And all of our memories are so great, especially last year's group of seniors. They really made us work harder than what we've ever worked before, and we had a lot of good memories with them.
What about some of your teachers and administrators at the school?
Coach Monroe was a really great teacher for me. Mm-hmm. He was our softball coach too last year. He pushed us to always work hard. And then Miss Bailey, who's our AP Literature teacher, she basically, AP Lit is like a life lesson every single day. Mm-hmm. You never walk out of class without gaining something from her.
As a senior at Lincoln High School, you see our society, everything's on social media today, and you read one site and you see this, you read another site, you see that. How has social media changed your thinking and your direction as far as life is concerned? Here you are, a senior, you'll be out of there in a few more months, and how has social media impacted you personally?
Social media is a huge part of basically every teenager's life. We're always on it. We're always looking at what people post. It's everywhere. But I think it's also helped us understand a lot that's happening in the world. Because you just get on anywhere and you see all the stuff that's the school shootings, the weather, all of that. It's all there. So you really can't miss anything, I think. So I think it's kind of helped us open our eyes to what's really happening in the world.
Good way to look at it. Rayanna Powell, who's a senior at Lincoln High School, our Star Student of the Month. She is a member of the West Side Baptist Church in Talladega, a member of the softball team, where she is a pitcher and she can fling the ball. Can you hit well too?
I don't hit. I just pitch.
Oh, you
I'm
just
very
pitch?
clumsy.
You know what? When you pitch, hey, get somebody to hit for you.
Yes, sir.
Favorite food?
Ooh, steak.
Okay. Well done, medium well?
Medium well.
Okay. Baked potato?
Oh, I love baked potatoes.
Okay, all right. If you could go anywhere in the world outside of Belize with all expenses paid, where would it be?
Europe.
Europe? Okay. That's a far cry from Lincoln, Alabama, too.
It is.
Hey, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a fantastic career at Lincoln High School, and look forward to you graduating and heading to Belize and making a difference in the lives of other people. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you.
We got more Daybreak just ahead as we continue on the other side of this timeout.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.